this online PR process, we take care of all those placements. We take care of the influencers, right? We find the influencers and then we push it to the influencers. If it's a product, obviously they need to test it, etc., etc. If it's a service, we need to find the right audience, right? So let's talk about the results of a PR campaign like this. Because when we say online PR, a lot of people get nervous because you're just gonna get eyeballs, right? And if you don't have a ton of money, if you're not a big company, eyeballs don't pay your bills. What is the best way to calculate ROI on an online PR campaign?
I would say that you're asking the wrong question. I wouldn't think of it as what's the ROI on, for your business, but what's the ROI for your brand? And there was a quote by Gary Vaynerchuk or something that he said, and I think you probably remember it better than I do. How did it go?
Yeah, the Gary Vaynerchuk, he says, what's the ROI on your mother? So it's very interesting because it triggers this thought process where if you want to be in business for the next 5-10 years, what's the ROI on your brand? If you come to me and if you say, hey, you're going to get a ton of negative press on Optimum 7 and here is how you can fix that, I'm not going to worry about ROI because that's a pain point for me. I want Optimum 7 to be the best company there is, right? So the same thing, if you look at it on a positive note, what is the ROI on your brand visibility, on your brand telling its story, on your brand highlighting the value proposition to your target demographic? It's hard to calculate it, but what else? We say this a lot. What else are you gonna do? You already done everything. And you're coming and you're saying, what else can I do? And we're saying online PR. Most of the time, here is what we're trying to say. Don't worry so much about the ROI when you're building an advanced strategy. That doesn't mean we don't track it, but the end result for you in the next 60 days or 90 days might not be an influx increase in orders. It might be that, hey, people are getting more friendlier. Your conversions might be affected, which you're not tracking, and you will never be able to tie it back to whatever you're doing with the PR, but people see you more. They see your visibility more. And that's really what makes a difference.
So yeah, it is very difficult to track ROI from online PR. However, you could definitely track engagement. You can track visibility. So I think that's the value there that this has.
What is the difference between the online PR that we do and paid placements? Because a lot of people do paid placements. This is not the service that we're offering. We can name it that way, but we choose not to because it's not really paid placement. The content needs to be incredible for us to convince anybody to actually go and publish this content or carry this content.
When I hear paid placement, I think of paid ads, right? Banner ads, site takeovers, things like that, but which it's more visual. You have, just a few amount of pixels to really make an impact, whereas with PR, you're given the opportunity to tell a story.
So again, if you're an e-commerce company, you've done most of these things, you've done the content marketing, you're making money, you've done the Facebook retargeting, you're on Instagram, you're on paid ads, you're on AdWords, you're doing the retargeting, you're on Amazon. Did I say retargeting already? You're on Amazon, you're doing all these things. And if you say, what else can I do? We would recommend online PR, just because that visibility of you telling your story and highlighting your value proposition can be very valuable. We've done campaigns where we were able to get 20-30 million views on YouTube for specific brands with influencers. So it can get a lot of eyeballs, and if you have the right kind of product and if you just happen to catch that formula where you are in front of your target demographic, it can build miracles for you. If nothing happens, you can take those 20-30 million views and say, hey, we did this and it got 30 million views. Use it as a case study with your clients or with your customers. So with that being said, that's it for this week. We'll talk to you guys next week.